Right now, touch something near you. A table, a wall, your phone screen, anything. It feels solid, real, undeniable. Now try this. Dip your finger into water. The sensation is completely different. Soft, fluid, moving. But here's the strange question we never ask. What does touch really mean? Because at the deepest level of reality, when you touch a solid table or flowing water, you are not actually touching anything the way you think you are. Hello everyone, Kurumjari, and welcome back to EePao Curiosity. In the last video, we explored how even time is not what it feels like, how light and perception quietly distort our reality. Today we go one step further, because it turns out that even touch, the most basic human sense, is not what we imagine it to be. Let's begin with something simple. Everything around you are made of atoms. Your skin, the table, your phone, even water. And atoms are mostly empty space. At the center of each atom is a tiny nucleus, and around it exists a cloud of electrons. Not solid particles circling like planets, but fuzzy probability clouds. This electron cloud defines the boundaries of matter. Now here's where things become surprising. Electrons carry negative electric charge, and when two negative charges come close, they repel each other. The electrons in your skin approaches the electrons in the table, and before anything can truly overlap, an invisible electromagnetic force pushes back. That push, that resistance, is what your brain calls touch. Your atoms never actually merge with the table's atoms. They never overlap. They never meet in the classical sense. In other words, touch is not contact. Touch is a force. Now think about water. When you place your hand into water, it feels like your hand is moving through it easily. But at the atomic level, the same thing is happening. The electrons in your skin are still repelling the electrons in the water molecules. The difference is not contact. The difference is how tightly those molecules are bound together. In a solid like a table, atoms are locked into rigid positions. They resist movement strongly, so the repulsion feels firm and hard. In water, molecules slide past each other. They rearrange easily, so the electromagnetic resistance changes constantly, and your brain interprets that changing force as fluid motion. Solid, liquid, soft, hard, these are not properties of touch itself. These are interpretations created by your nervous system based on patterns of force. This means something extraordinary. When you press a wall, you are not pushing against solid matter. You are pushing against an electromagnetic field. When you splash water, you are not cutting through substance. You are disturbing a dynamic network of invisible interactions. Your brain takes all of this, the forces, the pressure, the resistance, and turns it into a simple story you can understand. This is solid, this is liquid, this is real. But reality underneath is far stranger and far more beautiful. This doesn't mean touch is fake, and it doesn't mean the world isn't real. It means reality is not made of tiny solid blocks touching each other. It is made of forces communicating across empty space. Even right now, as you sit, stand, or hold your phone, you are being held up by invisible interactions. Never quite touching, yet never falling through the world either. Once you see this, the world doesn't feel less real. It feels deeper. So the next time you touch a wall or feel water flow through your fingers, remember this. You are not feeling matter itself. You are feeling the language of forces translated by your brain into experience. And that is what touch truly is. Thank you for watching EePao Curiosity. If this made you question something you thought you understood, consider subscribing and sharing it with someone who loves curious ideas. Until next time, stay curious.